All right. I'm hoping this is working and I'm seeing you all. Cool. What's up, everybody? I'm Ben Thornwell from Jukebox the Ghost. We as a band are still socially distanced, though I think we're going to start cutting some drums this week, which is pretty rad. But in the meantime, I am here on this new app. I got it here so I'll see your comments and everything. It's a little delayed, so don't be too clever or else I'll forget what you were being clever about. Either way, I'm excited to be here. I'm gonna start playing some music. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm seeing your comments. This is so great. I recognize many of you from other, Instagram lives or other thing lives, and it's great that you've come on here to hang out. This is great. This is great. I really miss playing shows, as I'm sure you miss going to shows. And this counts as a show, right? The applause is quiet and it's a little more digital, but is that a tip jar? Yeah, this is a tip jar that no one ever seems to put any money in. All right, let's do this. Another song. What a crazy concept. Cool. we're just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful. I wanna shine like a light in a dark place, another color in a world of black and white. Wanna try to paint the world in a new way. Left home with the dream in a suitcase. Work hard, play hard, we don't have to grow up. Hide and seek, promise me that we'll never grow up. Well, hey, yeah, we're just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful. Hey, yeah, we're just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful. Another mirror saying, why so serious? Another one in a long line. Don't let growing up get between us. Gotta let a little color back into your eyes. Work hard, play hard, we don't have to grow up. Hide and seek, promise me that we'll never grow up. Well, hey, yeah, we're just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful. Hey, yeah, we're just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful. Singing, hey, make the world a little colorful. Hey, hey, da da da, da 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 da. Singing, hey, make the world a little colorful. Yeah, yeah, we're just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful. Hey, yeah, we're just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful. Alright. Someone on here made a very good point. Tell the name of the song, Ben. What are you playing? That was called Colorful, off of our last record. And the first song was called Stay the Night, which we released as a single and never put on a record, because that's fun to do sometimes. Shake it up a bit. I love this because it is a terrifically confusing thing to be playing a song and look down and see what you had played 30 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago, and also see the comments. So it's like you're living in your own past, unable to change the past per usual, but seeing it very vividly and with a delightful running commentary. For those of you that have seen Jukebox The Ghost shows or anything that I've ever played, lyrics are always just threatening to disappear on me. And I'll tell you, reading words that are not the lyrics don't really help all that much, but it's really fun. It's good to see you all. This is delightful. This is delightful. Okay. Let's do this song. This is off of our third record. It's called the song. The album is called Safe Travels. The song is called Adulthood. I haven't actually played this since quarantine began. It seemed a little dark, but it's not really that dark. It's just thinking about our own lives, you know. This is called Colorful. This is called Adulthood. The last song was called Colorful. This song is called Adulthood. This is what happens when you read the comments instead of using your own brain. Adulthood. Here we go. one survives 10 billion feet, pounding at the ground each week. Every secret, every burden they keep, oh, each one's waiting on the chance to be lifted off the ground, but then to discover we'll all be dust again. And I dare you to survive being grown for the rest of your life. From adulthood, no one survives. Survives from adulthood. No one survives. All right, that was called Adulthood. We're gonna stick on the theme of being grown-ass people. This next song I'm going to play is called Time and I, and it came out of a conversation I had with this spectacular 90, I think she was 97 at the time, this was 3 years ago, a 97-year-old woman who lived in a first-floor walk-up on the Lower East Side. I'm here in Brooklyn, but I was in Manhattan, and I got to meet her, and she has bright red hair and lives in like this tiny little apartment that is filled with color and colorful scarves, and she's an artist, and her pieces of work and her eyelashes she makes out of her own hair, and they were like this long, and she was kooky and amazing, and I don't know, because she was particularly old. We talked about getting older, and she said to me, she said, "Time and I don't see eye to eye," which I thought was a fantastic little lyric for a song. So put that in the bank, came home, wrote the song. There it is. In the middle of this, there's this big like instrumental thing. For those of you that have seen me play before, you know that I like to improvise and make up stuff and use my classical background and try to sneak it into pop music because that makes me happy. So I'm gonna do a little diversion in the middle of this song. I'm gonna make some stuff up and then we're gonna come back in. So if you hear me just playing a bunch of stuff, know that I'm just making it up. But we're all just making it up, right? This is Time and I. Time and I don't see eye to eye. Try as I might, it ain't no friend of mine. As I get older and time rolls forward, never slower, it ain't no friend of mine. Time and I, time and I don't see eye to eye. The more I know, the quicker it goes. Losing hold, you ain't no friend of mine. With our history, won't you please slow down for me, or at least try? Time and I, time and time and are so bittersweet. We're not the way we used to be, time and I. Time and I don't see eye to eye. Time and I don't see eye to eye. Whew. All right. Thanks, everybody. I know this is a silly thing to say because this is obviously what I do, but I love music. This is so fun. I'm so lucky that I get to do this. Even in quarantine, I know it's not touring, and we're all adjusting and figuring out new things to do and new ways to survive and new ways to feel fulfilled and connected. And I'm glad that this is one of them, and I'm glad you're here with me today. Hope you're keeping your heads up. I cannot wait to start to be able to collaborate with people in real life and play with Tommy and Jesse, who are the other two wonderful members of Jukebox the Ghost. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. In the meantime, we're going to be safe. Let's do this. Let's do a little cover. Is it time for that? Yeah, let's do it. I'm looking at all your comments. Thank you all so much. So, once a year, for the last 5 years, and coming up on this year, Jukebox the Ghost does a show around Halloween, and we call it Halloween. And for this, and I'm so hopeful that we get to do it this year. Who knows what venues are going to look like in 4 months, 5 months. But either way, we're going to put on some sort of a show. But we put on a show, and we call it Halloween. And for maybe 2 or 3 nights in a couple different cities around Halloween, we get into costume, we dress up, and we do a full set of us on our normal show, our normal set, and then we get into costume and character and come out and do a full hour of Queen. And I shave the beard and the mustache, put on a tank top, get silly, and then we see what happens. It's the most fun. So I thought I'd do one here. And here's the there's a big sing-along section in the middle. I don't know what that. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't usually do this solo, but I figured, what the hell, right? I don't know what the tipping situation is. My guess is that it goes to me. I'd be surprised if it didn't. I should have found that out. I'm sure it says in the information there somewhere. Sorry I don't have the answer, but I'd be very surprised if there was a tip section that went to someone other than the performer. So, let's see what happens. I'll tell you the name of the song afterwards, just in case you don't know. Oh, can you find me somebody? Somebody, can you find me? Oh, can you find me someone to love? All right. Each morning I wake up, I die a little. I can barely stand on my feet. Take a look, go in the mirror and cry. Say, Lord, what you doing to me? I spent all my years and believe in you. Someday I'm gonna be free. Lord, somebody, oh somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? I work hard every day of my life. I worked like my bones. At the end of the day, I take home my heart and pay all I'm on. I get down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, oh somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Every day, oh I try and I try and I try, but everybody wants to get me down. They say I'm going crazy. They say I want in my brain. Got no common sense. I got nobody left to believe. Okay, guitar solo. Lord, somebody, oh somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Oh, I feel like I got no rhythm. Oh, I just keep losing my beat. I'm okay, I'm alright. Ain't gonna face no defeat. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free, Lord. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to play all the vocal parts, sing one vocal part. Let's see how this goes. It looks like donations for tips going to the Red Cross. Great with me. Here we go. Find me somebody to love. 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 Somebody, somebody, buddy, somebody, buddy, find me. And you find me somebody to love. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Find me, find me. Oh, can you find me somebody? Oh, somebody. Oh, that's fun. I do miss the days of being able to hear an audience sing that along, though. And having a drum beat behind it, 3-part harmonies, and a guitar solo that isn't. It looks like, just checking the comments, I said this before, but if the tips are a donation to the Red Cross, that's wonderful. If your tip thinking it was going to me and it went to the Red Cross, I think that's win-win because you win a place in my heart for that, and it goes to a good cause. All right, let's take it a little more mid-tempo here. We can stay in that key though. It's a nice key. Oh, getting a lot of fire there. Thank you guys. What a treat. I guess I could. Wow, I can comment too. It's a little obnoxious to compliment myself. I'm gonna put on hearts. Well done, Ben. Okay. Hope you're having fun. The sun is out here in Brooklyn. Cool. This is a song called Girl. So you say you've never been in love, that you don't even know what that means. You thought you did, but now that it's over you think can't even be half of the real thing. And as time goes on and on, I can feel my heart growing colder and colder. But then I see your face in the crowd, I think, how can it be starting over? Cause when you meet someone new, it all just takes over you. And you think that you never really tried. Open your heart, open your mind. Girl, you're gonna take me back to a time when I loved and I meant it. Girl, you're gonna save me, give me a chance, it's worth taking. Girl, you're gonna take me back to a time when I loved and I meant it. Girl, you're gonna save me, give me a chance, it's worth taking, oh yeah. And we always say the same old things, and we always use the same tired lines. Staying up all night, talking it out, ending up with no one on our side. And as time goes on and on, I can feel my heart growing colder and colder. But then I see your face in the crowd, I think, how can it be starting over? Cause when you meet someone new, it all just takes over you. And you think that you never really tried. Open your heart, open your mind. Girl, you're gonna take me back to a time when I loved and I meant it. Girl, you're gonna save me, give me a chance, it's worth taking. Girl, you're gonna take me back to a time when I loved and I meant it. Girl, you're gonna save me, give me a chance, it's worth taking. Oh, it's worth taking. Oh. Cause when you meet someone new, it all just takes over you. And you think that you never really tried. And you think that you never really tried. And you think that you never really tried. Open your heart, open your mind. Girl, you're gonna take me back to a time when I loved and I meant it. Girl, you're gonna save me, give me a chance, it's worth taking. Girl, you're gonna take me back to when I loved and I meant it. Girl, you're gonna save me, give me a chance, it's worth taking. Girl, you're gonna take me to when I loved and I meant it. Girl, when I love, when I love, when I love, when I love, when I love. Girl, you're gonna take me back to when I loved and I meant it. Girl, Girl, you're gonna save me, give me a chance. It's worth taking, oh yeah. Cheers. This is not a pencil. I think I saw that in the comments earlier. It's just a bamboo straw. So that's fun and interesting. Yes. Whew. I'm working up a sweat. The sun is out. It's nice. It's real hard not to go outside. But I will. Heidi on Facebook wants to know where I got the killer quarantine haircut. I gave this to myself as my own haircut. I think, there's like, I accidentally trimmed this, I think this morning. See how it's like cut, little light there? But yeah, I went to town in the shower. It was huge. I'd been growing it out, and this is like calmed down. I thought about shaving it all off, you know? When in Rome, or quarantine. Or a Roman in quarantine. Yeah, this is my own doing. If you look closely, there's like pieces sticking all over the place, and the back is probably a disaster, but that's the deal. It is warm in here, working up a sweat. Seems like a good time for a song called Summer Sun. For those of you music nerds, or those of you who aren't music nerds, but like hearing people talk about nerdy music things, this song is based off of a Chopin nocturne that goes like this. Not just like that, messed it up, but here's the pattern of the actual Chopin piece. And I went ahead and turned it major and wrote a song, and that song is called Summer Sun. My heart has been my teacher and I've learned quite a lot. Listened while I could and try not to get caught in the boom, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. My heart is bound in leather like the book you sent. I filled it with words and I'll pen them again. Drip by drip by drip by drip by drip. Well, do yourself a favor, find a way to get away. Well, hit me with your car, hit me with the best shot. I'll be pacing there on the sidewalk, waiting to see what it is that you've got. Well, do yourself a favor, find a way to get away. And when the summer sun comes, you might shape up, go back to being yourself and to the one you love. And when the summer sun comes, you might just say, I gotta find a way to get away. Then when the summer sun comes, you might shape up, go back to being yourself and to the one you love. And when the summer sun comes, you might just say, I gotta find a way to get away. My heart has been my teacher and I've learned quite a lot. Listened while I could and try not to get caught in the boom, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. That little lyrical stutter there. That's what happens when you read comments and sing at the same time. Looking at these comments, those are all books. I'm old-fashioned. I like having books around. It's true, I have a Kindle, and I like reading on the Kindle. But there's just something about the physical nature of books. Plus, I have a whole bunch of music books I like reading out of. Classical stuff, jazz stuff, pop stuff, whatever. It's all good stuff. Okay. This next song it's a piece of work. When I was writing this song, I did it over the course of like 3 days, and I would spend like an hour, and I'd sit at the computer with a keyboard and a microphone, and my goal was every day I'm just going to add something. And I'm going to sort of take complete disregard for whatever came before. I'm just going to pile stuff on. Let's just see what happens. Just add a part. In the actual recording, I believe there are 120 vocal tracks, separate vocal tracks, vocal layers of insane amounts of harmony. I'm going to attempt to do one vocal here because, let's be serious. But if you're interested in listening to it afterwards, it's called Jump Started. It is online. It's the first track of our latest record. And I'm going to give this a whirl solo. I've only done it solo a handful of times. It really helps to have a band, so you can imagine some of the parts. But this is a great adventure, and we're in this together. So this is Jump Started. Wish me luck. Oh, you want to know a little one more piece of trivia? Then I'll stop. In the beginning, there's a really fast arpeggio part, like that. And when I first wrote it, I didn't know how to play it, but I knew what I wanted it to sound like. So I took the tempo way down and played it. And then I sped it up, and now I practiced it a bunch so I can play it. So there you go. Strictly business, nothing more, as I held the door. What a sight walked in, as two hearts started dancing, a new story begins. Here we go. Oh, my poor soul starts flying like a cannonball. What goes up must come down. Take my advice, then run. Well, you still off to the races. Got my love jump started. The only one I want is you. Say it again. I hear the bells and they're ringing already. 4 kids in a big old wedding singing you. Say it again. Now as I make the long walk home, you got me feeling like an overdose, saying you. Well, hey, don't act surprised. Goldfish wouldn't love you twice. Damn your gravity, my depravity won't take my advice. I never run while you still off to the races. Got my love jump started. The only one I want is you. Say it again. I hear the bells and they're ringing already. 4 kids in a big old wedding singing you. Now as I make the long walk home, you got me feeling like an overdose, singing you. Then my heart starts attacking and the arteries clapping, trapping all the bits of poison in the morning. I was sure that you were slipping me goddamn bitter. To the races, got my love jump started. The only one I want is you. Say it again. That caught me off guard. I hear the bells and they're ringing already. 4 kids in a big old wedding singing you. me feeling like an overdose, thinking you. And what goes up must come down. Take my advice and run while you still can. Sorry, I made up a part with my left hand and it made me laugh. All right, what do we got? We got like 15 minutes left. That's a solid 3 songs right there. Let's do this. Play a song that when we worked on the song in the studio, I had written this verse and the first verse, and I sang it, and I thought this is it. And our producer, the multi-talented Dan Romer, said, "No, Jesse, who's our drummer, is gonna sing it." And I thought, "No way in hell!" And then he sang it, and it was perfect. So, in his honor, I'll sing it, but he sings it way better than I do. This is called Hollywood. Oh wait, I'm seeing a comment. What mics am I using? These are, they don't make these anymore. There's a guy named Michael Jolly used to make these mods. They're called Hulks. They sound like U87s. If anyone is nerdy and microphony, that's the deal. Anything else to address? Most of you guys are great. I'm seeing confetti. I'm seeing all sorts of stuff. Fantastic. Having a great time. This is Hollywood. If all the world's a stage, then you're my favorite act. What the? How does this go? If all the world's a stage, then you're my favorite actress. And if all of life's a game, I sure could use the practice. I wouldn't call this a love song. You want me pounding on the church door, streaming from a street light. Oh, it's the kind of love that doesn't exist anymore. You want Hollywood, this is real life. I wanna kiss you in the pouring rain. I'll say I loved you from the first time I saw you. It's a surefire way to get your heart to break. That's Hollywood, this is real life. You want Hollywood. If all the world's a stage, then you're my favorite actress. And if all of life's a game, I sure could use the practice. Oh, I wouldn't call this a love song. You want me pounding on the church door, singing from a street light. Oh, it's the kind of love that doesn't exist anymore. You want Hollywood, this is real life. I wanna kiss you in the pouring rain. I'll say I loved you from the first time I saw you. So short way to get your heart to break. That's Hollywood, this is real life. You want Hollywood, and this is real life. I forgot there's a guitar solo here. Let's see what happens. You want me pounding on the church door, singing from a street light. Oh, it's the kind of love that doesn't exist anymore. You want Hollywood, this is real life. I wanna kiss you in the pouring rain. I'll say I loved you from the first time I'll find a way to get your heart to break. That's Hollywood, this is real life. You want Hollywood, and this is real life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, gotta keep ourselves entertained. All right, I got time for two more. I'm seeing a lot of fire. Thank you all so much. Any questions, comments before I rip through this last one? Yeah, throw some questions in there, and then I'll answer a couple questions before the last song. So we got 10 minutes, so probably a couple minutes of little chit chat. This has been really fun. I know you all are in your homes or somewhere, or maybe out in a park and streaming this, and it's nice to know that there are people out there, because sometimes here in Brooklyn it really doesn't feel like it. But it's good to play. I've been going every day at noon for 30 minutes. I've been noodling around. Not usually this, it's much more messing around. This is more show vibes, which I like. All right, let's do this. Let's play the song. Shoot me some questions. Oh man, I miss Tommy and Jesse too. I really do. Someday soon. All right. This is called Fred Astaire. The last song was called Hollywood. If you need to know another song name, that's a good question to ask. Anything else? Let me know. It seems like I can do no wrong. Through your eyes, seen the wrong lines to my own song. You don't mind, make it up as we go. All the words we don't know. Even when I'm a drunken mess, you don't care, still like me better than the rest. I swear I don't understand it, how you like me when I'm dancing. Hey! Those eyes, damn those eyes, they get me every time. Those eyes and those eyes, I can do no crime. When I dance like I don't care, you call me Fred Astaire. Those eyes, damn those eyes, they get me every time. Those eyes and those eyes, I can do no crime. When I dance like I don't care, you call me Fred Astaire. You like 'em, annoyed at all the little things. I know I can be frustrating, but you still like me when I'm dancing. Hey! Those eyes, damn those eyes, they get me every time. Those eyes and those eyes, I can do no crime. When I dance like I don't care, you call me Fred Astaire. Those eyes, damn those eyes, they get me every time. Those eyes and those eyes, I can do no crime. When I dance like I don't care, you call me Fred Astaire. And when I lose myself, there's no one else who ever sees through me quite like you. Those eyes, damn those eyes, they get me every time. Those eyes and those eyes, I can do no crime. When I dance like I don't care, you call me Fred Astaire. Those eyes, damn those eyes, they get me every time. Those eyes and those eyes, I can do no crime. When I dance like I don't care, you call me Fred Astaire. Yeah, ooh, yeah. You call me Fred Astaire. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Hey, thank you all so much for hanging out. Let's look at these questions right quick. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Favorite book on that shelf? Man, oh man. I love The Golden Compass. It's the His Dark Materials trilogy. It's on HBO as a thing, but don't watch it until you read the books. They're the best. I think they're the best. What is my favorite Tommy Jesse song? Man, what is my... I do have a soft spot. Tommy wrote this song with a really good friend of mine named Heather Bond called The Other Side that is really sweet, and it's been particularly special at this time because we're all just waiting to get to the other side of this madness so we can see each other. What else we got here? Any chance you guys work with Butch Walker in the future? I would love to work with Butch Walker. A good friend of mine just made a record with him not too long ago. If you know Butch, shoot him a note. Be like, hey, you should work with Jukebox the Ghost. Favorite city to play? That's tough. I mean, we've played them all. New York always has a special place in my heart. No matter how many times I've played it, it's got an energy that just can't be beat. If we can't do Halloween this year, we'll consider doing some sort of live stream. No matter what, we will do some sort of Halloween show. I can guarantee it. I don't know what it's going to look like, but we will. What's something that you never thought you'd miss that you do now while quarantining? You know, the thing that I miss is like, it's a simple... Okay, I can phrase it like this. When you live in Brooklyn, if any of you live in New York or another pretty massive city, but particularly in New York, people are all over each other in the most insane way, and it's frustrating and gross, and you're near each other, and people are so fussy about their personal space or completely unaware of it. And I just miss being able to go out in the world and not worry about it. Like, I kind of want to be by some... crazy ass, stinky person on the subway just to get that sense of normalcy back. All right, let's call it there before I get cut off at the hour. Thank you all so much. Thanks for BAP for hosting this, for making this happen. This is pretty cool. Last song of the day, and then I'm going to go get ready to track some drums for new Jukebox songs, which is pretty damn exciting to me. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Here's our last song. This is called Everybody's Lonely. Pretty appropriate for this time, huh? Dragged into another heartbreak, like a moth into a flame. For broken romance, everything just sounds the same. Why's every song about love or drinking too much? Yeah, maybe that's because everybody's lonely on your radio. There's another song that goes, baby, I'll never let you go. Everybody's lonely, everybody's lonely, digging through another playlist, searching for a piece of art, a Jackson Pollock, some piece of gossip. Why can't we tell them all apart? Why is every song about love or drinking too much? Yeah, maybe that's because everybody's lonely on the radio. There's another song that goes, babe, I'll never let you go. Everybody's lonely, everybody's lonely. Oh, everybody's lonely, yeah. Everybody's lonely. Oh, ooh, ooh. talking too much. Yeah, maybe that's because everybody's lonely. On your radio, there's another song that goes, baby, I'll never let you go. Everybody's lonely. Everybody's lonely. Oh, everybody's lonely, yeah. Everybody's lonely. Woo! Oh, everybody's lonely, yeah. Everybody's lonely. Thank you all so much for hanging out today and every day. We'll see you soon. I'll be on a little noodling and keep on playing shows every day at noon for half an hour. Not this organized, though, of course. Thank you, B-App. Thank you all for being here. You are the best. Grateful to you for being you. Let me do this. I'm going to get out of here. See you guys.